Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all for lecture 4, Group 1, and the subject is financial accounting, right? Whatever we did in our first, second, and third class, we have started with various journal entry and ledger accounts, the rules of accounts, various types of accounts. I think you have all have understood? Understood, okay. Samudra is there today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Fine. Nice to hear, like online students, I want response from the online students also. Fine. So today, I'll show you on how to give journal entries for various transactions. Okay, the first one you can see here, when goods are destroyed by fire or flood. Okay, when goods are destroyed by fire or flood. See, whenever an organization or firm purchase goods, okay, purchase goods for resale purpose, so that is debited in purchase account. Fine, so purchase account will increase. Fine, so in journal entry it is written in purchase account, debited to purchase account. Fine, because purchase is increasing. Fine. So whenever we use the word goods, good means it has to be purchase or sold, purchase or sales. So when goods are destroyed by fire and flood or theft, so that's a loss for the firm. That's a loss for the firm. So goods are destroyed by fire or theft or maybe flood. So what will be the journal entry? So here, yes, the first one you can see, one condition is goods uninsured, goods uninsured of rupees 5,000 were destroyed by fire. So the goods which are uninsured, not insured with any insurance company, then that's a total loss for the firm. Insurance, you cannot claim it to the insurance company. Insurance company will not give you any money. Right? So in that case, so that's a total loss for the firm. So here the journal entry will be loss by fire account debit. If it's flood, you will write loss by flood account debit or loss by theft account debit. Amount is 5,000 to purchase account, because purchase is decreasing here. Purchase account, that is decreasing. When we buy goods, purchase is debited, and here purchase will decrease. So we are crediting purchase. Fine. So here the journal entry is loss by fire account debit 5,000 to purchase account 5,000. Understood? Any doubt? Okay. The next one now, you can see goods worth rupees 12,000 damaged by fire. So here also goods are damaged by fire. So only the difference is like here, the goods are insured with the insurance company. So if goods are insured, then the insurance company will give the compensation, right? So the goods are insured and the insurance company accepted claim of rupees 10,000. So goods were insured for 12,000 and the insurance, when the firm has claim, the insurance company is like, okay, fine, we are accepting your claim, but we will give you only 10,000 rupees. We will not give you 12,000, we will give you 10,000 rupees, right? So in that case, what is the loss? 2,000 is the loss, right? 2,000 is the loss. So the first condition you can see here, when the insurance company will accept the claim, it is insurance company account debit 12,000 to purchase account 12,000. Fine? And when the insurance company will give, this is the journal entry, the money will be given by insurance company, right? So 10,000 is given by insurance company, that is bank account debit, and whatever is the loss, so that is, this is the loss. We are debiting profit and loss account, or we can write loss by fire account, okay? So profit and loss account debit, 2,000 is the loss here, and we will write to insurance company account 12,000, because insurance company has accepted the claim. Understood? Understood? Understood or not? Yeah. No. How come it will be profit? If you have insured, suppose you have like this much of goods. So suppose you have goods for worth rupees 1 lakh. So you will be insuring only for 1 lakh. No, you cannot insure it for 1,20,000. Because your goods, whatever you have purchased, your stock and the raw material, that is worth for 1 lakh, that means you will be insuring only for 1 lakh. So there is no case for profit, right? Either the insurance company will give you the full amount or the insurance company will give you less than that. Okay, so there is no case of profit. So there is a case of like either you will get 12,000. If company will give 12,000, there will be no profit. And here company has accepted that they are giving only 10,000. So 2,000 here is the loss and to insurance company. Profit and loss account, because this is going to the profit and loss account. Okay, so this will go to profit and loss account. So this is profit and loss account. Okay, this is profit and loss account. This is debit. This is credit. So we write down in the profit and loss account all the losses. So here we will write to loss by fire account. So here we will write 2,000. So all the losses and the expenses we write in the debit side of the profit and loss account, as I have told you. So this is loss. So 2,000 we will write it here. Fine? Understood? Okay.
Ma'am.
Yeah, so insurance company account debit, that the insurance company has accepted that they will be giving money. So this is like the company, with the company, like 12,000 is, they have insured, okay, and they have told that we are giving only 10,000. So this is the first, we can say, journal entry. This is not income. How it will be income? See, I'll tell you. See, do not be confused with the life insurance. So suppose you have a motor vehicle. Okay, you have a motor vehicle, and like your driver was driving, okay, and your motor vehicle met with an accident when your driver was driving. Okay, so you have bought insurance for rupees 5 lakh rupees. So your car is worth for rupees 5 lakh. Okay, worth for rupees 5 lakh. Fine. So now insurance company will give either 5 lakhs rupees full, or the company may give you 3 lakhs rupees. So 2 lakhs will be your loss, right? So how come it will be your profit? It is not profit, no? So think from the company's point of view. So if goods or any, we can say the assets are insured, if the insurance company will give you the compensation, so that is not the profit for the firm. You already lost. Your loss is 12,000. Okay, you are already in loss, because good worth rupees 12,000 is damaged by fire. You're already in loss. But that loss is compensated by the insurance company, and the insurance company is giving you 10,000. And in that, actual loss is 2,000. So that's why we are debiting here. Actual loss is 2,000. And the company is giving you 10,000. Fine, understood now? Okay.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, if there is a loss occurred by fire to any fixed asset like machinery, furniture, or transport, then which account will be credited?
Sorry?
If there is a loss by fire to any fixed asset like building or machinery, equipments, then which account will be credited?
So here, whenever we're talking about assets and all, that asset again has to be insured. Okay, so it will be same. The asset has to be insured. So the entry will be same. In case of purchases, it will be your machinery and all. Fine? Okay. Okay, so now we will see simple journal entry when goods are sold for rupees 10,000. Okay, when goods are sold for rupees 10,000, then money is coming 10,000. cash is coming into the business, so it will be cash account debit 10,000 to sales account 10,000. Okay, and if it's goods sold for rupees 10,000 to Ajay on credit, okay, so then the journal entry will be cash is not coming here, so instead of cash you will write Ajay account debit to sales account. So this you remember, when you're writing credit, you have to write down the name of the person here, because instead of cash, so here cash is coming in, that's why we are debiting cash. So here cash is not coming. So we have to write down to whom we have, to whom we have sold, we will write down the name of the person. So Ajay account debit to sales account. So this is like, we can say this third journal entry. Now next one. Sorry? Ajay. So we are selling, we are yet to, we will get money from Ajay, right? So that means Ajay is our debtor. Yes, Ajay is our debtor. D-E-B-T-O-R, debtor. And debtor we write down in the asset side. Okay? So while doing final account, it will help you. Fine, so debtor is our asset. And who are debtor? To whom we have sold goods on credit and we are yet to get money, right? So debtor we write down in the asset. Now, next one is purchase, okay? So purchase goods for cash. So when we are purchasing, okay, goods are coming in and what is going? Cash is going, yes, money is going. So here the debit is purchase account debit 5,000 to cash account. So whenever money goes out, it is in the credit side, and whenever money will come in, it is in the debit side. Okay, so same ways when purchase goods for rupees 10,000, suppose from Vijay. So in that case, the journal entry will be purchase account debit to Vijay account. Okay, purchase account debit to Vijay account. So instead of writing cash, because we are not paying cash to Vijay, we have to pay cash to Vijay because we have purchased on credit. So Vijay we will write down in the credit side. Okay, so that is purchase account debit. We are crediting Vijay, purchase account debit to Vijay account. Fine, so Vijay, in this case, Vijay is our creditor, sundry creditor, or we can say creditor. So creditors, we give the entry in liability side, because creditors are our liability. Okay, sundry creditor, that you remember. Whenever you will get an item in the trial balance as sundry creditor, we will directly write in the liability side of the balance sheet, and sundry debtor in the asset side of the balance sheet. Okay, clear? Fine. Now next one, commission received rupees 1,000. So we are receiving money. So always remember, money is coming in, cash account debit. Money is going out to cash account. So here we are receiving money, commission received. So cash account debit 1,000, and why we are receiving? Commission. So we have to open an account, that is commission account to commission account 1,000. Clear till here? Clear? Okay. Anybody has any doubt, students? The students who are online?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I can see here Sandhani Borua, Rima Das, Rashmita Kaur, Rakhi Sharma, Sumedha, and two more. Fine. So, have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now next one, we will say banking transactions. Transactions related to the bank, right? See, every firm has a bank account. So that bank account is their own account, right? So this is the firm Suppose X is the firm and they have a bank account. Okay, so you remember, suppose this is the firm where we are working. This is the office setup. And whatever money we get, cash, hard cash, so that is cash in hand. Suppose it is in the locker of the office. So that is cash in hand. Fine. And whatever money we have deposited into the bank, or like the money which is in the bank, that is cash at bank. Fine. So what are those? Cash in hand and cash at bank. Both are our assets. Okay? Both are our assets. So all these two items we will write down in the asset side. Fine, both are our asset. यहाँ पे ऑफिस में पैसा है या बैंक में पैसा है? पैसा तो पैसा है, right? It is in the आपके घर पे है या बैंक में है, या ऑफिस के अंदर है या बैंक में है? Money is money, right? Both are asset. So cash in hand and cash at bank, both these two items will, if it is in the trial balance in the debit side, okay, so it will be written in the balance sheet of the asset side in the balance sheet. So here, banking transaction, the first one you can see, cash deposited into bank 40,000. Cash deposited into bank. Okay, cash deposited into bank. यहाँ पे हम लोग ऑफिस में काम कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? So 40,000 मैंने आपको दिया. Okay, आपको दिया, विकास को दिया 40,000. आप जाके बैंक में जमा करके आ जाओ. ठीक है, बाहर तो कहीं नहीं जाएगा ना पैसा. No where it will go. We are not paying it to anyone. We just, मतलब ऑफिस का पैसा बैंक में जा रहा है. We are not paying it to any outsider party. ठीक है? Fine. So what will happen here? Cash in hand will decrease and cash at bank will increase. That's all. और कहीं पे नहीं जाएगा. इधर यहाँ का पैसा वहाँ. When we are depositing money, तो पैसा जा रहा है ना, कैश इज गोइंग आउट. कैश जब जाएगा, कैश क्या होता है? क्रेडिट. और क्या बढ़ गया? बैंक बढ़ गया, बैंक बढ़ गया. Getting it? So that way you have to give the entry. So here the bank बढ़ गया, so bank account debit 40,000 to cash account 40,000. Understood? So here cash in hand is decreasing and cash at bank is increasing. Now opposite to that, cash withdrawn from bank for office use 10,000. Okay, so मैंने उनको बोला तनया. Okay, तनया को बोला आप जाके आज 10,000 लेके आ जाइए. ठीक है, ऑफिस का विड्रॉ करके ले आइए. Like, you know, you go to the bank and you withdraw money 10,000 rupees. What is happening here? यहाँ पे cash at bank is decreasing and cash in hand is increasing. Right? Money is coming in. कहाँ पे? ठीक है? In hand. Fine. So in hand, cash account, debit, that is cash is increasing. कहाँ पे decrease हो रहा है? So whenever we use the term bank, bank ही लिखना है. Check, draft, everything, we will write bank. ठीक है? We will not write check account, we will not write draft account, we will write bank account. Okay? So cash account debit to bank account. So cash is increasing and in the bank money is decreasing. ठीक है? So nothing, कुछ भी change नहीं हो रहा है. आपका position नहीं change हो रहा है. क्या हो रहा है? बस यहाँ का पैसा वहाँ, वहाँ का पैसा वहाँ. जैसे आपके normal life में भी ऐसा होता है ना. आपका जो 40,000 रुपीज़ आज घर पे पड़ा है वो आप बैंक में रख दिया. इसका doesn't mean that you are in loss. या आपका पैसा कहीं चला गया. It is not going anywhere, right? है कि नहीं? Now next one, number 3, cash withdrawn from bank for personal use. ठीक है, personal use. Here, personal use मतलब, now it's like suppose I am the proprietor and money is withdrawn, 5,000 money is withdrawn from bank. So what is decreasing? Cash at bank is decreasing, but it is not coming cash in hand. No, office में तो पैसा नहीं जा रहा है ना, वो पैसा मेरे घर पे चला गया, मेरे बेटी के पास चला गया. So that is what? Drawings. Okay, any money that is used by the proprietor for his or her personal use or any domestic use or household use. Okay, so that is called as drawing, that you remember. For personal use, that is drawing. So drawing is an where we are writing here drawing account debit to bank account. इसमें ऐसा नहीं होगा कि cash account debit to bank account. No. Why not? Because it is not coming into the office. It is going to my home. घर चला गया पैसा, है कि नहीं? So that's why the journal entry will be drawings account debit 5,000 to bank account 5,000. Fine? Okay, how it is related to the capital. Suppose in the business the proprietor is investing 50,000 rupees. Okay, so capital we write down in the suppose this is balance sheet. Yeah, this is liability side and this is asset side. Fine? So capital we write down in the liability side. Capital we write down in the liability side, and whenever there is a drawing, we deduct it from the capital. We deduct it from the capital. So 5,000 will be deducted from my capital. Okay, capital is given to the firm, and whenever it will be withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use, so that will be deducted. That again you remember. You have to do it in the final account. Fine? So in the final account adjustment, okay, if given like drawing rupees 5,000, okay. Yes, it will be written in the liability side. Yes, drawing also, but you have to deduct it from capital. Directly you cannot write drawings 5,000. You have to deduct it. That is rule. Okay, because capital is contributed by the proprietor, and this drawing is related to the proprietor. He has withdrawn this money for his personal use. So has to deduct it from the capital. Clear? Understood? Okay. Yes. Yes. Both will be in the debit side. Cash in hand and cash at bank, both will be in the debit side. No, it's not like that. This is, we are giving journal entry here. Here, what is bank is increasing and cash is decreasing. At the end, we will calculate. When we will prepare bank account, at the end we will come to know bank में पैसा कितना है. पैसा गया, पैसा आया bank में. So at the end, when we will prepare the ledger account, when we will get balance CD, we will come to know what is the balance in the bank. And when we will prepare cash account, we will come to know at the end what is the amount that is in hand, cash in hand. That is the balance. Okay? And cash in hand and cash at bank, both are debit balances. Okay? Both are they are asset. Yes, both will be in debit. क्योंकि माइनस तो होगा ही नहीं ना. आप कैसे बोलोगे मेरे पास -500 है? -500 नाम का तो कुछ है ही नहीं ना. आपके पास 500 रहेगा, नहीं तो 1 रुपये रहेगा. -500 के क्या होगा? कुछ तो नहीं है. यस, बैंक में हो सकता है. बैंक में -500 हो सकता है. And that is bank overdraft. What is it? Opposite to cash in hand, opposite to cash at bank is bank overdraft. Bank overdraft means if you have minus, negative balance. Okay, or maybe the bank has given you, we can say, if you have less balance and you want more money. Okay, so bank may give you more than the available balance that is with or in your bank account. So that way we can say bank overdraft. And bank overdraft you write down in the liability side here, bank overdraft. And in the asset side you write cash in hand and cash at bank. So cash at bank का opposite है bank overdraft. So bank overdraft will be in the liability side. Okay, fine, understood? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes, that is called ledger. If you are preparing cash account, bank account, purchase account, sales account, salary account, so individual accounts we are preparing and we are posting, like all journal entries, we are posting it, that is called ledger. Yes, one accounts. Fine. So from ledger, so why do we prepare ledger? Yes. From that we will get the balancing figure. We will get the balances. Okay, so for the entire month, if you are doing it, we will get the balances. पैसा कितना आया, purchase कितना हुआ, sale कितना हुआ, पैसा कितना आया, कितना गया, okay, salary कितना दिया. Okay, so we will get the balances and those balances will go to trial balance. Fine? And from trial balance we prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. Fine? Okay. Understood these three transactions? So now we'll move on to interest on capital. Sorry. We'll move on to interest on capital. Okay. So here, so this is related to interest on capital. Say whenever the proprietor is, what is capital? The amount of money that the proprietor is investing into the business. So whenever the proprietor is investing money, that is capital, so on capital interest is provided to the proprietor. Fine. So interest has to give. So interest has to give. Like from farm interest is going. So that will be in the debit side. Right? So that's we can say expense. That is an expense. The proprietor will get on his capital, he will get interest. Okay? So that's an expense. So here, interest on capital account debit, that is the journal entry to capital account. See, money is not going anywhere. Money is not going anywhere. On capital, interest is given. Okay? So on capital, interest is given. So interest on capital account debit 6,000 to capital account 6,000. So how it is treated? How it is treated here? So interest on capital will go in the profit and loss account. This is debit side. Here it will go to interest on capital. Fine? To interest on capital. Fine? And in the balance sheet, where do we write capital? Liability side. Yes, this is liability side. This is capital. Suppose this is the amount of capital. Here we will add interest on capital. Okay? Here we will add. So here journal entry is interest on capital account debit 6,000 to capital account. Right? So here we will write debit side PL account 6,000 and we will write with capital we will add 6,000 if adjustments are given. Clear? So in the adjustment, when trial balance will be given, after trial balance there will be some adjustment given. Okay, so when you will do the final account, you'll understand. So adjustment has dual effect. Okay, so this interest when we will calculate, so 60,000 into 10%. So that is 6,000. 60,000 is the capital. So 60,000 into 10 by 100, it comes to 6,000. So 6,000 is the interest on capital. So that 6,000 we will write down in the PL account debit side and we will add interest on capital with capital. Understood? Yes, here we are writing, see this is debit side, this is debit side increasing. So here credit side increasing because liabilities are credit balances. We are giving dual effect means, I have told you, like every debit has a credit. So if we are adding, if we are increasing one side, other side we have to increase. If we are decreasing one side, other side also we have to decrease it. Getting it? So interest on capital to capital account. So capital account and interest on capital. So here, that way we are giving the treatment. Done? Any question?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, cause yes, we are adjusting capital account. Yeah, 6,000 is, see, this person has given capital, okay? It's like, I'll just give you another example, okay? Uh, suppose a bank has given you loan for 50,000, fine. Same way, बैंक ने आपको पैसा दिया, ठीक है? बैंक ने आपको पैसा दिया और बैंक को आप क्या दोगे? इंटरेस्ट. बट यू हैव टू, बैंक को आप इंटरेस्ट दोगे कि नहीं? सो बैंक को वो 50,000 मिलेगा प्लस इंटरेस्ट भी मिलेगा, ठीक है? करेक्ट? सो सेम वेज you are one of the person and you are investing money into this business. Though it is your business, but business and you are two different items, different entity. Okay, you are the proprietor and that is the business. अब दोनों को साथ में लेंगे, how will you calculate profit and loss? तो you are giving money to your business, वो capital हो गया, इसीलिए that is in the liability side. Okay, capital हो गया, उस capital I have given 50,000 to the business and business is giving me interest 6,000, तो मेरे capital के साथ वो add हो जाएगा कि नहीं? That is it. Yes. 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 Understood now? Okay. So now, depreciation charge on fixed assets. Now, what is depreciation? So that's a new term you've heard. Have you heard about depreciation? You have. So this is related to what? Value, okay. After a period of time, fine. So depreciation here, whenever we are doing accounting, so depreciation here related to the fixed assets, any fixed assets. So fixed assets are, for any business, fixed assets are furniture, plant, or we can say machinery, okay, motor vehicle, okay, any equipment, building, fine. So depreciation is like, see, ऐसा होता है ना, आपने एक फर्नीचर लिया, ठीक है, बिजनेस के लिए एक फर्नीचर लिया 50,000 का, लेकिन वो फर्नीचर कभी एक लाइफ है, या प्लांट लिया, या यू हैव परचेज इक्विपमेंट, सो देयर इज अ लाइफ फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर प्लांट, क्योंकि वो 5 years, like after 5 years or maybe after 10 years, you have to replace that, and every year the value of that particular asset will go on decreasing. है कि नहीं? After some period of time, the value of that particular asset will be 0 or maybe less. और आपको खरीदना पड़ेगा after 5 years, after 10 years, you have to replace it, you have to buy it, right? So here, depreciation means gradually when the value of any asset decreases with the wear and tear of the asset, या आप ज़्यादा यूज़ करोगे या टेक्नोलॉजी अपडेट होगा, ओके, इसके लिए या बार बार यूज़ करने के बाद मतलब उसका जो वैल्यू कम होता जाता है, ओके, सो दैट हम उसका भी वैल्यू निकालते हैं, एंड दैट इज़ डेप्रिसिएशन. सो एवरी ईयर डेप्रिसिएशन इज़ चार्ज बाय द फर्म, ठीक है, एंड कंपनी यूजेस जनरली 2 methods to calculate depreciation. One is your straight line method, and another one is your written down value method. So that way we have many methods, but the students, they study straight line method, or we can say fixed installment method, and another one is your written down value method. Fine. So every firm, they charge a rate of depreciation. So it depends upon the firm. Depends on the firm. It may be 10% also, it may be 5% also, it may be 20% also. Fine? So here, in this question, the name of the asset is machinery. So machinery purchased for 50,000. So what is the value of the machinery? 50,000. So machinery 50,000 में लिया, and the company is providing depreciation, charging depreciation at 10% per annum for full year on original cost. That is straight line method. तो 50,000 का 10% कितना हुआ? 5,000. Okay, so 5,000 every year the firm will deduct. Okay, so here machinery, here we can see machinery. So first year, suppose this is first year. Okay, so 50,000 minus depreciation. So next year the value of the machinery is 45,000. Again 5,000 will be deducted in the second year. So that way, second year, third year, fourth year, every year 5,000 will be deducted. Okay? Uske baad, after some point of time, the value of that machinery will become 0. So for that, depreciation is charged. Okay? Depreciation is charged. So here, the journal entry is this. Depreciation on machinery account debit 5,000 to machinery account. Fine? Understood? So this depreciation we will write down in the debit side of the PL account. Okay? So this 5,000 we will write in the PL account to depreciation on machinery 5,000, and that 5,000 will be deducted from machinery. Yes. Fine? So I'll show you the effect. So in PL account, in the debit side, we will write here to depreciation on machinery. We will write 5,000, not 50,000. Okay? And in the balance sheet, we write down machinery in the asset side. Asset side. So here we will write machinery 50,000 minus depreciation 5,000. Okay? So that is the effect. Okay, you see here, debit is increasing here. Debit बढ़ गया 5,000 और इस side debit कम हो गया. Equal हो गया ना आपका. That is accounting equation. For every debit there is a credit, और आप debit बढ़ाओगे तो debit को कम करोगे and it will be equal. ठीक है? ये liability side में चला जाएगा तो वो unequal हो जाएगा ना, एक बढ़ जाएगा एक कम. Your balance sheet will never tally. ये tally नहीं होगा. Fine? You have to use logic also. So here, that's why the journal entry says depreciation on machinery account debit. So we are writing in the debit side. And machinery here, it is going down, less, value less or 5,000. So we are deducting 5,000 from machinery. So that is depreciation. So that is the effect in the final account. Understood? Understood? Okay. Now interest on drawings. Yes, Samudra, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Preeti Roy. Preeti, are you there? Okay, now we'll see interest on drawings. Okay. Drawing. What is drawing? I have already told you. Drawing. 5,000 rupees घर पे भिजवा दिया. So now firm will charge interest, will take interest on drawings. तो interest on drawings, पैसा आए, मतलब पैसा आ रहा है या जा रहा है? पैसा तो नहीं आएगा, ड्राइंग के साथ वो होगा, है कि नहीं? 5,000 चला गया, on 5,000 interest is charging. ठीक है? Interest is charging. So like it is a kind of income. It is a kind of income, right? Drawing पैसा वो घर पे चला गया 5,000 के ऊपर firm is charging interest. Firm is like on 5,000 give interest. So firm is getting. So that's the income. Sorry? Yeah, drawing वो तो that will be recorded, no? Drawing पैसा गया personal उसमें record तो करना पड़ेगा ना? Yes, you have to prepare drawing account. नहीं तो कैसे पता चलेगा like 5,000 कहाँ चला गया? Okay, the proprietor will he will kill accountant. अकाउंटेंट को बोलेगा 5,000 कहाँ गया, अकाउंटेंट उसको रिकॉर्ड नहीं करेगा तो प्रोप्राइटर बोलेगा कहाँ गया पैसा 5,000. प्रोप्राइटर तो भूल गया ना 5,000 घर पे भेजा था, लेकिन प्रोप्राइटर हैज़ टू रिकॉर्ड इट. ओके, हैज़ टू रिकॉर्ड इट, ड्राइंग में लिखना पड़ेगा. तो उसमें if the firm has a provision that interest on drawing has to be charged, ठीक है, then that is a income for the firm. Now understood? Okay, so now what will be the journal entry? Interest charge on drawing from the proprietor rupees 2,000. Okay, so it will be drawing account debit 2,000 to interest on drawing account 2,000. Okay, so here interest on drawing will write down in the, this is PL account. So this side we will write loss and expense. Then we will write this side by interest on drawing. This side we will write 2,000. Okay, fine, clear? Key confusion? Interest on drawing. See, drawing is a liability. ठीक है, वो liability वो पैसा चला गया. ओके, फिर उसके वो जो पैसा गया उसके ऊपर इंटरेस्ट लगा रहे. आपने जो पैसा लिया, प्रोप्राइटर को बोल रहा है बिजनेस, आपने जो पैसा लिया वो पैसे के ऊपर इंटरेस्ट देना है. ठीक है, इंटरेस्ट देना है. तो क्या होगा, फर्म को तो पैसा मिल रहा है ना. ठीक है, दैट्स ए इनकम. सो दैट्स व्हाई वी आर राइटिंग इन दिस साइड बाय इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग. ठीक है. करना है वो जो मैंने दिखाया आपको. हाँ, नहीं वो तो मतलब अलग अलग कंपनी का अलग अलग टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन है. इफ़ इट्स अ सपोज पार्टनरशिप बिजनेस, ठीक है, हम लोगों ने एक पार्टनरशिप बिजनेस कर लिया. ठीक है, तो इफ़ आई हैव सम पर्सनल नीड, घर पे पैसा चाहिए, शादी है, ये है वो है, आई हैव विड्रॉन, बहुत दिन मेरे पास रख लिया, कोई टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन ही नहीं है, मैंने 2 लाख रुपया बिजनेस से उठा लिया, टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन ही नहीं है. यू विल लाइक, अरे बिनिंदा ते तो इतना पैसा लेके 6 months 1 year रख लिया, वो बैंक में रख देती तो इतना इंटरेस्ट मिलता. इट्स लाइक दैट. सो एवरी बिजनेस फर्म हैज सम रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस. Okay, so if it can be for like sole proprietorship also. Sole proprietorship khud ka hi terms and conditions. And if it's a partnership business, own terms and condition, right? Got it now? Understood? Okay. So interest on drawing. So that is coming. So income by interest on drawing 2,000. Understood this? Okay. Now next one is bank charges. Okay. So bank charges is like, bank charges आपको पता चलता है? Whenever it is debited from your account, then only you come to know. Mobile में message आ गया like 50 rupees is debited from your account. So that may be your checkbook charges, ATM charges. Okay, so that is bank charges. So you do not go to the bank and pay. Automatically from your bank account, money is deducted. So cash at bank is decreasing. Okay, decreasing. So bank charge is an expense. Yes, it is an expense. And what is, from where that bank charge is going? From bank. So here that's why here the journal entry is bank charges account debit to bank account. Understood? So this bank charge will go to PL debit side and bank is decreasing. Okay, so understood now? So bank charge is an expense, so it will go to PL account. Fine? Understood now? Okay. Okay. Now we'll see outstanding expenses. Outstanding expenses. So what is outstanding expenses? Expense, suppose salary is an expense. Fine? every month you are paying salary to your employees. ठीक है? So every month you are paying, suppose 12,000 rupees. Okay, 12,000 rupees. And if you are yet to pay, every month you are paying 12,000, that means yearly you are paying 60,000. Okay, if you are yet to pay 10,000, आपने ये साल में pay ही नहीं किया, you have just paid 50,000. Suppose you have paid suppose salary you are paying 60,000, and this year you have paid only 50,000. So what is remaining? 10,000. Okay, you are yet to pay, yet to pay. So this is called outstanding, OS. I'm just writing in short, OS, outstanding. ठीक है, ये साल का, ये फाइनेंशियल ईयर का आपको 60,000 पे करना है, but you have paid only 50,000. So 10,000 is outstanding. ठीक है, 10,000 is outstanding. So here, wages outstanding rupees 500. In case if it is like wages paid rupees 500, then what is the journal entry? If wages paid rupees 500? Cash is not coming, wages paid. Credit, debit is wage, right? Whenever we are paying, cash is going out, right? We have to credit cash. So it will be wages account debit to cash account. Now outstanding, have we paid? We have not paid, then it will be wages account debit. We have to pay wages, but we have not paid. So we will write to wages outstanding account 500. We have not paid wages outstanding, right? If journal entry is wages paid rupees 500, then wages account debit to cash account. Salary paid rupees 500, salary account debit to cash account. But wages outstanding, so that is wages account debit to wages outstanding account. So this outstanding, this 500 outstanding will go to liability side. It's a liability. आपने पे नहीं किया, लेकिन करना तो पड़ेगा ना. You have not yet paid, but you have to pay. The firm has to pay. So that's a liability. Understood? Understood or not? Okay. So it will go to balance sheet liability side. Now next one, rent paid. Rent paid. So journal entry is rent account debit to cash account. This one, rent account debit to cash account. Right? When you have paid rent, it's an expense. You're debiting rent, and what is going out? Cash is going out. Right? Now, if it's prepaid expense, prepaid. ठीक है? प्रीपेड टैक्सी लिए हो ना आप लोग? प्रीपेड टैक्सी में ट्रैवल किए हो? उसका मतलब क्या है? आप डेस्टिनेशन पहुंचे ही नहीं, लेकिन आपने पैसा दे दिया. That is prepaid. So same ways, expenses you have prepaid for coming year. Expenses आपको देना था 5,000, आपने 7,000 दे दिया. What is the prepaid? 2,000, right? आपको 7,000 देना था, sorry 5,000 देना था, you have paid 7,000. तो 2,000 क्या हुआ आपका? Prepaid. Okay? So here, paid in advance, rent paid in advance rupees 2,000. आपने rent advance में 2,000 rupees pay कर दिया. Okay? So that is your prepaid rent account debit to rent account. So prepaid rent account debit to rent account. So this prepaid, okay, so this will go to asset side. This will go to asset side. Prepaid rent will go to asset side. क्योंकि पहले से हम लोगों ने दे के रखा है. Okay? Fine? And if it's in the adjustment, that prepaid, what we will do in the adjustment, in the PL account, we will write minus prepaid from rent. If it's outstanding, we will write wages के साथ plus आउटस्टैंडिंग, क्योंकि हम लोगों को देना है, सो 500 वेजेस के साथ हम लोग प्लस करेंगे. एंड यहाँ पे रेंट जो है उससे हम लोग 2000 प्रीपेड वी विल डिडक्ट इट. Yes, in PL account, because rent we write down in the PL account. Okay, so prepaid होगा तो minus and outstanding देना है, then we will deduct. We will add it. Fine. Done. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Prepaid one we will write in the asset side. एसेट साइड. ठीक है, वो लाइबिलिटी नहीं ना, हम लोगों ने पहले से ही दे के रखा है, दैट्स नॉट लाइबिलिटी. रेंट, दैट मीन्स डेबिट साइड इज डिक्रीजिंग. डेबिट साइड डिक्रीजिंग. रेंट is an expense, so we will write down in the debit side, and prepaid we will deduct it. Yes, any expense we write down in the debit side. Right? Clear? Today's transactions are clear? Okay. Okay, fine. That's all for today. Thank you so much. Hope
you,
all
ma'am.
of you have understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.